Throughout history, cultures worldwide have told tales of encounters with supernatural beings. These entities are said to exist in a parallel dimension and are capable of interacting with our physical reality in profound ways. In this episode of Strange Tales Weekly, we'll delve into the mysterious world of Djinn, shadow people, and the enigmatic Hat Man. Of all the supernatural entities, few are more feared than the Djinn of Islamic lore. Ancient and powerful beings, the Djinn are entities to be avoided at all costs, as they are usually dangerous and manipulative, much like the trickster deities of Native American beliefs. According to the Quran, Islam's sacred text, the Djinn predate humanity by tens of thousands of years. And intriguing parallels can be found between the creation stories of the Quran and that of the Bible. Just as the Bible tells of God creating humans in the form of Adam and Eve, Islam also holds that Allah brought Adam into being, and Allah's creation extended beyond just humans and angels. Other supernatural beings created on par with the angels were the mighty Djinn. However, the Djinn's fate took a drastic turn when Allah demanded their reverence for Adam, a command that the angels dutifully obeyed, while the Djinn vehemently defied. As a consequence, the Djinn were banished from the heavenly realm, their chance for redemption reserved for the impending Judgment Day. Until then, the Djinn roam freely, capable of feeding on human energy and even obliterating us from existence. Some believe that the goal of the Djinn is to gain a foothold in our physical dimension. They do this by absorbing energy from life forms to gain nourishment. In his book, Interdimensional Universe, Philip Imbrogno suggests that one source of energy for the Djinn is the act of channeling. While mediums believe they are channeling someone's deceased relatives, in reality they are deceived by the trickster Djinn, who is using them as an energy source. Djinn are said to have the ability to know private information, and this helps gain a person's trust in the channeling session. Many encounters with paranormal entities happen during sleep paralysis, lucid dreaming, out-of-body experiences, and moments of heightened spiritual awareness. In sleep paralysis, a person is rendered immobile in a peculiar state between dreaming and wakefulness. Their body may suddenly feel frozen in place, despite the person feeling fully awake. Often, nightmarish visions begin to take hold. A shadow figure emerges from the darkness. Its shape has the form of a human and is described as blacker than black. The entity's presence is chilling and the person is powerless to respond. These eerie shadow figures have become known as shadow people. Among these shadowy beings, one entity stands out, the Hat Man. Clad in an old-fashioned fedora hat and black suit, the Hat Man is an entity experienced across diverse cultures. He consistently evokes feelings of dread and paralysis in those who encounter him. In her book, The Hat Man, The True Story of Evil Encounters, Heidi Hollis recounts numerous unsettling experiences of individuals who claim to have encountered the Hat Man. Here's one such account she received via email.
Dear Heidi, this story starts when I was 5 years old. My mom had just sent me to bed, though I protested with all that I had. As I lay in bed, refusing to close my eyes, I looked at my bedroom door and saw something odd manifest. A bright red tunnel, with horizontal lines began to form, and literally come out of the door. That's when I saw this man in black appear. He came right out of the tunnel, wearing a black trench coat and top hat. He was walking towards me, but he wasn't actually getting any closer or gaining ground. I was completely filled with terror as I started screaming for my mom to come. It wasn't until much later that I learned from my sister that she had seen this Hat Man too. She claimed to have even had conversations with him, but she couldn't remember anything that was said. But my mom would always ask her who she was talking to, and she would reply, "The man in the hat and coat." I believe that this Hat Man that's been visiting us is pure evil.
So are Djinn, shadow people, the Hat Man, and other paranormal entities connected? What do these experiences tell us about the nature of reality, spiritual dimensions, and the physical world? Have you ever had an encounter with one of these ethereal entities? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more strange tales in the weeks to come, and remember to always stay strange.